Yo, Madden, this is the end. Appreciate everybody pulling up in the building, man. All City in the building. What up, dog? It's that time, baby. It's that time. You know, man, this is the end. We in overtime, but man, we ain't in the fourth quarter no more. We in overtime. We in overtime for the Madden, so you know. Hey. For sure. For sure. I'm definitely trying to get the dub. We going head to head. Oh no, we on mud. So we on mud. We on mud. We on mud. Too wild in the building. What's up? You know, too wild. What up, my boy? So I'm about to get down with my MUT team. You feel me? We gotta. Hold up.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Yeah.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And this return will be positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Not right now.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Buying time to his left. Behind his man, incomplete.
That's the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and he'll have it by 20 as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll go again with Gibbs. On a nice burst there as they take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
You can't get out to that house, man. You like, fuck, man, fuck.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw with Brady. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get about 40 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Brady now to throw.
Oh!
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Did you see me get bumped? That's crazy. Did you see me get bumped?
Now Brady. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Brady going to go on 4th down. And they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
That hurt.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That hurt. You gotta get that ball back. That hurt.
Here's James. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Edger and James, 89 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly. And
now they're going to fake it. This is caught on the right flat, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they had 2 more onto their lead. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it as we resume action.
We're going to come back.
Gay now set to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line.
Come on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. points. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality that's going on?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Shotgun now for Brady. He's airing it out for Williams. This is intercepted. Picked up by Fitzpatrick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Check.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. There, Richardson back to throw it. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to do something there. He thought better of it, and that was great to see.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. But they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Oh, what up, Oop?
What a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Yeah, we playing mud, dog. Yeah, no. Trying to get us some mud on. Yeah,
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Yeah.
It's St. Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? He just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
He said, I'm not going to crash out. Shit, fuck it. Oh, I missed that bitch on some whole shit.
And it's up and good. So they leave it early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Yeah, dog was clout chasing, got his ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it's the truth. It can't be toxic if it's the truth, baby. It can't be toxic if it's the truth.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
Buffalo Bill. Yeah, man.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
You put the wrap down on that boy, Marco. You put the wrap down on that boy, and he want to come try to get some. Like he was just going to come in and just beat you down. Oh, come on, kid. Sit your goofy boy.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game.
what
And sometimes
not
that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
That shit was funny as hell.
2nd and 6.
But we out here. That shit was hilarious. I don't care.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Richardson on 3rd and short. Smith and Jigba to the ground. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Yeah, man. Cassie sees and screaming. Running up on sees and screaming. Right.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Like that.
Flush to his right. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yeah, we done been in wars with the best of them.
Ready?
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Now a short one to Gesicki. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. He finds Pickens over the middle. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down. Here's Richardson. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
They say that man will be out of timeout.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Again, it's Richardson. Flushed out right. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jordan Reed, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Mud is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mud is fucking crazy.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Mud is very crazy.
Richardson will throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
Yeah, go ahead, hop on. Come get some. Detroit versus Denver. Come on, get some. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ain't got to know it's you, man. Just come on in. I know you got to put it on the fly. Put it on the fly. Put it on a flyer. It's going to be a smoke fest. Put it on a fire.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
He said, if I load up, man, the whole OTA cut. You ain't laughing.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Yeah, I can get some dumbass shit.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to and trying to get 3 before halftime. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks
away. I didn't think it was going to be spicy.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't think it was going to be this spicy. I don't know why.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
That shit went backwards.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. I'm so used to seeing those big guys make big-time, spectacular plays, and then when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry-up. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. He's just got to throw this one away.
So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. On the ground, it's James. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They run it with James.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
The best offensive lines I know, they hang together and they don't really make a distinction. The right side of this offensive line, they may ask for a raise after that one because without them, that first down doesn't happen.
James. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running...
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now Brady. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Brady. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So he couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the free safety. Barry. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
25 yards that time. Brady going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. Oh, they try a lateral return, and now the ball's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Brady now on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
You see, I'm just wild. I'm really just wild.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, there he goes left side. Now inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 82 yards. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Tom Brady, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered. He said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. James has got it. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Ofitu Melifonwu. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Here's first and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to cash. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there. Richardson to the air on first down. That's caught by Johnson. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Just a yard here, 2nd and 1. Back to the air with Richardson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, Charles, when you look at the stats...
Cracking up. You know, Mud crazy, man. We just took it L on Mud, but we gotta keep scrapping. Gotta keep scrapping. See what packs we got. Y'all see it up there. Y'all see it sitting up there. See what packs we got. See what we got in the pot. What? Giants playbook. That's what this is. Sell that for $2,000, Alex. Harley, we can shit. We got so many capital tokens, it's crazy. We just be playing mud to get warm up. We be playing mud to warm up. Feel me? We be playing mud to warm up. Yeah, buddy. We be playing mud to warm up. We be playing mud to warm up. We be playing mud to warm up. No, let me stop being silly, bro. We're trying to even our record out. Oh, let me get Will in here, man. Let me see if I can get my boy. In the stream, man. In the stream, man. Alright, man. Rip off on me. Double whammer. Double whammer. Double whammer. That's it. We good. We good. Going back to us. Wow. Yeah. Appreciate whoever that is that's hanging out with me. I don't know if you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube or if it's not on Facebook. But leave a comment. Say something. Say who you are. Say what's up to the people. Say what's up to the people. Right. Don't be no sucker. We're going to play the season out on the mud, dog. We took one that took a loss the first game, man. Took a loss the first game, man. Took a loss. Took a loss.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
To get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
What do you think you're doing, Hester?
Okay, ready?
Okay, ready?
First play, first pass for Brady. Flushed out right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. But a gain of 37. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A quick throw by Brady complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, Sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's second and 5 now from the 22. On play action, now Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play, nerves come into play, and despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Brady to throw. Throw outside, caught by Laporta. That's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Brady. This is caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Brady now to throw. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back. They're able to convert.
And already already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Luck on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Love. He's going to go up top again. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This feels like anything you can do. We're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Luck throwing again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Dickerson trying the right side. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. Eric Dickerson, 58 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Luck will try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hester to return from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
And he is going to lose yardage here. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Now Brady throwing on second down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Finding Williams once more, complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be fourth down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. Fourth down to give to Gibbs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Chris Jones on the stop.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Gibbs straight ahead. And able to work his way down to the 16. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle.
Like that.
Times we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing is locked. He's got a man complete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Luck now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Lock. Open man downfield is Johnson. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
So they tie it on the last play of the second quarter. Now the PAT will give them the lead.
Yeah, and how about that extra little jolt that they'll feel when the ball goes through the posts? Carry that to the locker room with them and feel like, okay, we've got something good going here now, guys.
Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Dickerson on the handoff. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Eric Dickerson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. He will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
You got to get mad about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
Hester to return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
That's complete to Laporta.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. He was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
To throw is Love. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Luck. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. Touchdown, Giants. Greg Olsen, 73 yards. And the Giants use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Damn. What happened out here, man? You want the Mutt team is not it. The boys in there.
Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big.
You know what I'm saying?
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
155 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a first down throw. Locke escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Locke. Setting up the screen to Dickerson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Running it with Dickerson. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Lott. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Greg Olsen, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Luck gonna throw it. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Locke. Flush to his right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They snap it to Locke. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the safety, D'Angelo Hall. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right?
There he goes, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run now with Dickerson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Throwing now, Luck. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Travis Kelce from 21 yards away. And the Giants tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're...
Took them boys down, man. What's the mud? What we got? So we can get some help, bring some help in. Gotta bring some help in. Gotta bring some help in. Refrigerator Perry as the quarterback. That's nuts. That's nuts to have the refrigerator as the quarterback, bro. That's nuts. We only got our butt kicked, man. That's being real, man. We ain't running from a challenge. We not running from a challenge. Can we come back and win 5 in a
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
First play, first pass for Brady. Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
There he goes, right side. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Brady. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Brady now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he gets this inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 22-yard scamper. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hester to return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On play action, it's Brady. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Nick Bosa, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd-down conversion. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. To throw is Brady. Got him now in the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He was catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Out Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. 18 yards the game for number 18.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Stroud. And this is taken in at the 5. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Going at it, man. It's a tough matchup.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Stroud to throw it. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyler Conklin taking it in. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. But that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needs to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To throw, it's Brady. And that'll be in.
Come on!
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to put it in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And his drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Brady. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Brady. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Larry Wilson. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Badgley able to knock this one through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Lions 10.
Here's the punter McAfee to kick it away. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Stroud and company going for it.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And now the rookie's free. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
50 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
Right down here looking for 6. Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Hand off down to Gibbs.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Brady. For the Lions, touchdown. Algie Crumpler, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
That boy got 99 Calvin and somebody else over there, man. See it, dog. It's crazy.
Okay, ready?
The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel?
Give me that
They
shit.
intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
It's Brian Branch with it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be...
Oh, he don't want no more. Hawk, he getting up out of there. He getting up out of there. He getting up out of there, bro. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? See how quick they quit. I don't be quick. Rare option pack. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Go to the MSN screen. See what we got. Let's see what we get. Oh, rare option pack. Let's see. Go look into it. Max Fantasy Pack. We gotta win 5 games. 5. We're gonna try to do it too. We're gonna try to do it. We're gonna try to do it. We're gonna try to do it. Or somebody gonna end our hopes and dreams.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there for 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4.
They'll go again with Gibbs. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Play action. Now it's Brady. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality is certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 21.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams from 17 yards out. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. A good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, there you go. They gave up the score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up the score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hester to return from his end zone. And only able to get get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
On second down, here's Brady. It's complete to his big target, Crumpler. 2 yards on the pickup there. Now third down and 6 to go.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
Barbara, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling it now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Another run for Gibbs here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Brady. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Brady now to throw. And it is caught. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brady. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing now is Brady.
Dang.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. This is caught inside the 5. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football defensively, though. Opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defense is talking about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before half for Brady. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on the first down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
A pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, oh, they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That's a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They go play action with Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
And Gibbs has it.
And he'll take this one down here about the 40. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
You know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down. They still could prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. That one let go deep for Laporta.
And this is caught. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Gibbs again.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
and the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just 1 play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of a tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
D-line going down the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And once again, this is Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing is Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Now a third down throw that misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
This 2nd and 4. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you got to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over with 1 shot in midfield. How the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Up the middle with Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. They'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much.
He's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Now Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown. And here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they need to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50. But that one falls incomplete.
Here comes 2nd down. Brady to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And that is what they needed. A 1st down and a big gain all the way to midfield as he's tackled right at the 50-yard line. To throw is Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, there's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Back to throw, Brady. He's got this to Williams, complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And they chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down. Back to throw. That one complete to Okoye. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Take an intermission. Hold on, y'all. back at we back into his house. I had some shit on this shit. I feel it. Fucking up. We back. We bite, nigga. Let's go. Let's get back to the screen. See what we got. Alright, J.D. Richardson token upgrade. Woo! 99 off Raw Fantasy Pack. Oh! Okay. Do I take the Lion player or do I take my team better? I got 99 linebackers already. You feel me? Definitely D-tackle. Gotta be perfect. Right guard, I don't know. Right end, perfect. Middle linebacker, stop it, you know. Oh. Look at who we get, right? We got Wag. I better pass up on you, Jack. Sheesh. That's a significant upgrade. Significant upgrade there, right there. And then the work on something like that. Oh my God. Damn. That's Let's see. Let's see. We're going to do. Sheesh, that'll give us 299 corners. And you need that. You need that. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not to you, dog. If you don't compete against that nigga shit, I was in D-tackle. It's gonna significant upgrade. Significant upgrade. Significant upgrade. So who you get? Jordan, Asante, right guard. We got another right guard here. Look. Shit. Look at that. Dang. Ooh, look at that, bro. Well, you know what? That'll be on the inside out. That'll take against Pat. See what we got. Anthony Richardson, we got Anthony Richardson now, I think. I don't think I even got him. But man, 4,000 too. While we coming through here. Let's check out, you know, I gotta recheck the line. We pay Max Spence. Check it out. Just on set, so hold on. Line up, okay. Hunt. Gonna have to put Lane in the game, bro. I know Panay. You know what I'm saying? battle because that's what it is, man. It's a battle.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Play action. Now it's Brady. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Brady going to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by the running back for Bobby Wagner. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Washington. C.D. Lamb, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is on his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Here's third and 10. To throw, it's Brady. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to First and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He can't get him down. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. CeeDee Lamb to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Paul, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, he out of there. He out of there. He out of there. He out of there. Told y'all we had to come back. 5 and 0. Tough in there. It's tough. Woo. MW. It's tough.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now a first down throw. Moon. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have the Lions first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, They're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Oh, my God.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Brady.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To throw on 2nd down, Moon. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's Moon. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there, knocking it away, and preventing that first touchdown.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Moon. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Come on, man. Boot this dude, man. This is terrible. Oh, my God. Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Brady. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Brady's throw there complete. Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
This is ridiculous, bro.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Again, it's Brady. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to butt his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown Lions.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Boom. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Moon to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a
throw. It got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. To throw, Moon. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And this is caught inside the 5. And touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 45 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
Nobody.
It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. And Hester content to hold on to this one and bring it out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Brady going to throw. There's his veteran tight end, Algie Crumpler. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, it's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw, it's Brady. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
own goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Now Brady. He's got his man. It's caught for the line. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
You ain't going nowhere.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The final shot before break. Moon looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. As we get rolling here in this second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On the ground, this is Johnson. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And down he'll go at the 25.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 45. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 32 that time.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Play action. It's moved. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Bobby Wagner, multiple times in All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Now Moon. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. And they may have some points on the board when this drive is over.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Moon. And that is incomplete.
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
The kick by Sanders is good, and they have regained the lead. So they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Hester to return from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense. And that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, so far this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. That is caught. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Yard line, 2nd and 11.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, this could be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Gibbs straight ahead. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Justin Matabike firing across the line there and planting him for a loss.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now he'll throw with Brady. Eluding the pressure right.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a third. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. In this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Brady now to throw.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And Brady's throw there incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. It's complete to his big target, Crumpler. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And in the red zone before he crosses over on the bounds.
A lot of times when you get a magical 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 of the 9-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Back to throw, Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go right now. This is not the end.
So here comes a very important kick now for Michael Badgley.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
What? Oh, man, what are we doing? I'll probably be. I see how they try to do, but good night. Don't let the bed buzz bite. If they clear it, I'm gonna get off of here.